Have you ever saved money so carefully that you started skipping meals, ignoring small joys, even avoiding simple moments of happiness, and still felt that one bad day could destroy everything? There is a saying, never save money in fear. It does not mean waste it or live carelessly. It means money should support your life, not control it. Saving matters, but money needs a clear purpose. In a small town where electricity failed again and again, there lived a man named Daniel. He worked night shifts as a security guard at a storage building far from the busy market area. Daniel was quiet and honest. He did his work seriously and stayed out of trouble. When he returned home in the morning, his body felt weak and his eyes were heavy. Instead of resting properly, he often stayed awake thinking about bills, power cuts, and the uncertain future. Life in that town was difficult. When electricity stopped, food spoiled, phones switched off, candles cost extra money, and daily tasks became stressful. One evening, while Daniel was having dinner with his wife Sarah and their young son Adam, the lights suddenly went out. Adam was showing his homework proudly, but the room turned dark in seconds. Sarah lit a small candle and sighed softly. She was not angry, only tired. Adam looked at the dim light and asked how he could study like this. That simple question stayed in Daniel's heart. That night, he decided to save money to buy a generator. People said owning a generator meant safety and comfort. Daniel believed them. He took an old envelope, wrote "generator" on it, and hid it inside a drawer under his clothes. Every week, he added money carefully. To increase his savings, he stopped buying small comforts. He stopped drinking tea, stopped buying fruit, and delayed buying new shoes even when his old ones were torn. Whenever he felt discomfort, he reminded himself it was for a better future. At first, the envelope felt heavy and satisfying. He believed he was becoming secure, but life continued to test him. One night, Adam became very sick with a high fever. They rushed to the clinic, but payment was required first. With shaking hands, Daniel opened the drawer and removed money from the envelope. Within minutes, most of the savings were gone. Adam recovered, but Daniel did not feel relief. He felt fear. Soon after, the house rent increased slightly. Then at work, he was told his shoes were unsafe and needed replacement. The envelope became empty again. Daniel worked longer hours, slept less, and grew silent. He forgot small things, spoke less at home, and felt hidden anger inside. People said saving money brings peace, but Daniel felt more afraid the more he tried to save. One night during a town-wide blackout, Daniel noticed bright light coming from a neighbor's house across the street. It belonged to an elderly woman named Mrs. Lewis, who sold snacks near the school. Her house was calm and bright, while others were dark. Curious, Daniel visited her and asked how she still had light. She showed him a rechargeable lantern. She explained that she charged it when electricity was available and rented it to neighbors during blackouts. It gave her income and confidence. Something shifted in Daniel's thinking. Money kept hidden in a drawer stayed silent. He returned home holding the empty envelope, realizing the issue was not only how much he earned, but how he used it. That night, while the house slept and a candle flickered beside him, Daniel opened the envelope again. He counted the small amount left and felt no comfort, only heaviness, because he knew fear had controlled his decisions. When Sarah woke and gently asked about the generator plan, Daniel admitted honestly that he no longer wanted to save just to feel safe. He wanted to create something helpful for daily life. Sarah looked worried, as worry had become common in their home, but she listened quietly. The next morning, Daniel used part of the remaining money to buy 2 rechargeable lanterns and a small phone charger. Spending felt risky, but he decided to try. He made an agreement with a local barber to charge the lanterns during the day in exchange for helping him close the shop at night. It was a small start, but it felt like progress. During the next blackout, Daniel went door to door offering light and phone charging for a small fee. Some people refused. Some were unsure, but others agreed. That first night he earned only a little, yet this money felt different. It returned with hope, not fear. He carefully recorded every expense and earning in a notebook and shared it openly with Sarah. Money was no longer a secret. Adam began helping by writing names and times neatly in the notebook. Their home slowly changed. Conversations became calmer. Neighbors knocked with respect instead of sympathy. Even though the work was tiring, Daniel felt stronger because his effort now created value. One storm damaged a lantern, and the old fear returned briefly. But this time, he repaired it using earned money and adjusted his plan. Months later, he bought a small solar panel, simple but useful. When sunlight powered it for the first time, Daniel felt peaceful. The next blackout came, but their house remained bright. Adam asked if they were finally safe. Daniel smiled gently and said safety does not come from hiding money. It comes from building something that can stand again tomorrow. He flattened the old envelope and placed it inside his notebook as a reminder of his past fear. When people praised him for saving wisely, Daniel explained that saving alone cannot protect a life. Using money carefully, bravely, and with purpose can slowly turn fear into strength. In that town of long nights and power cuts, he learned that money is not meant to be hidden from life, but guided through it with wisdom. Life does not wait for perfect plans or full envelopes. It grows through small, brave actions, even when darkness is still near.